Hey everyone, it's Mitchell. Today I'm going to be doing a Cruella makeup look. I'm going to keep it as easy as possible so it's achievable. So I'm going to block my eyebrows and I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back and my eyebrows are blocked, so let's start with the Cruella look. I'm going to be using a foundation to help even out my skin. I'm going to start with my forehead area and I'm going to do the bottom of my face after I kind of plot the eye out, just because I'm going to be resting my fingers on my face to try to help guide myself so I don't want to just get the foundation everywhere and end up with black all over my face and then having to clean up and redo it. I'm going to start with a fairly thick foundation just because I want my skin evened out and I have my beard to deal with, so I just wanted to look like a blank canvas to start. And I'm using MAC Studio Sculpt in NW20. The foundation is on. I'm going to start with a black liquid eyeliner to plot out the eyebrows. I'm using an angled brush and a liquid gel because I want to have more control on where this goes, and with an angled brush I can be more precise and then build wider if I need to. I'm going to use my eye as a guide to where Cruella's eyebrows are going to be, and they're rounded and thinner at the ends. Just going to clean up these edges. This is what I was trying to avoid, but I'll put the foundation back on in the areas I clean up. And now for the other eyebrow. Okay, eyebrows are in place. At the very end, once I do touch-ups, I might darken them a bit. It depends on how it looks with the full eye in place. So now we're going to move on to the eye. With Cruella's eyelid, it follows the same shape as her eyebrow. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to create a half circle and come into the blocked eyebrow to create the lid. And I'm going to use the same gel liner to do this, just with a finer brush. The angled one, I just fear it's going to make it too wide and then I won't be able to go back, and I want to start thin and be able to build on it. Now for the other eye. Okay, so now that the eyelids are plotted out, I'm going to fill them in with a white acrylic paint, just so it's a nice clean surface so that I can lay the green on top of it, so the green will really stand out. Alright, so now that the white is on, I'm going to go over that area with MAC's Chroma Cake, and this is the green color. It's called True Chartreuse. And this will be the basis of Cruella's eyeshadow. And these chroma cakes are just activated with a little bit of water. Now the other eye. I'm going to let this layer dry and then do another one on top of it. And on to layer number 2. Now that I've tidied up around the eye, I'm going to go in with a pencil liner to tighten up these eyebrows. And if I find, oops, one sec. And if I find the pencil isn't going to work, I'm going to go back to the angled brush with the gel liner. I like it. It just needs a bit of cleaning up on both sides. So I'm going to do the other eyebrow, do a little bit of cleaning up, and I'll be right back. Okay, so now for just a little bit of definition and effect on the eye, I'm going to take a green pigment and just do a little bit of shading to darken the eyelid and make it just a little bit more exciting than just green. And I'm going to do the same on the other eye. Okay, so the eyes are on. At the very end there, I just took a bit of Ben Nye Super White just to help blend in the middle and make the inner corner just a little bit lighter. I found it was looking kind of flat, and I don't believe that Cruella didn't blend. So now that that's on, I'm going to go back in with my pen liner and tidy up the black line. Now we're going to move on to eyeliner. So I'm just going to go in with my angle brush again and get the liner on. For the under eye, I'm going to use a white eyeliner just to give it a little bit more of a character look, and then line underneath it with black. Oh man, that's tough. Now back to under eye. Okay, I'm going to do the same thing on the other eye, and I'll be right back. Alright, so the eyes are pretty much done. Just a little bit more touching up at the end and some lashes. Now I'm going to move on to finishing out the foundation and then the lips. Alright, so the foundation is on. So I'm just going to go in with a bit of contouring on the nose and the cheek just to push those a bit forward and make them look more defined. I'm going to start with a little and then build up just in case this gets messy. Just in whatever's left on the brush to hollow in the temples. Now for the nose, I'm just going to take a tiny bit of that same darker foundation. And this is MAC Studio Sculpt in NW45. And just pull that down, maybe from where the eyebrows are. and just a clean brush to buff that out. Now just to go over where I did the contour with the liquid, I'm going to take Bone Beige by MAC. Just go over it to help it set in place. Okay, I just remembered that Cruella has a bit of a pointy nose. I'm not going to get into anything crazy with the nose, but I'm just going to change the shape of my nostrils a bit and point them up, so it gives the illusion that my nose is kind of pointy just like Cruella's. Okay, now on to the lips. I'm going to be using a red lip liner to plot out the mouth and then cover it with a red lipstick to help blend that all in. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take a little bit of black gel liner and just increase the width of my mouth. Okay, just a little bit of concealer under the eye to help define the black liner underneath. Then lashes, and then we'll be almost ready to see the final look. Just with that same brush of concealer, I'm going to bring it down the bridge of my nose to help define that nose contour a bit. This is looking a little shiny. I'm just going to put a bit of powder on it because I want it to look matte. Okay, it's time for the lashes. I put some glue on the back of my hand and let it get a bit sticky. Then I loaded up the lash. Alright, lashes are on. So here's the finished look. I'm going to go put my Cruella wig on and I'll be right back. The wig is from a costume store. It's straight from the bag, as they call it. It's a shake and go. So I hope you liked it. And if you do, feel free to subscribe and I'll see you soon.